Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to start with a next chapter for class 6th students, which is chapter number 15, triangles and their property. Okay, so let us first understand what is triangle. So triangle is basically a figure that looks something like this. This is a triangle. This is a triangle. This is also a triangle. Okay, so you need to remember a few things for identifying a triangle. There are three sides in a triangle. This is first side, this is second side, this is third side in this case. This is first side, this is second side, this is third side. This is first side, this is second side, this is third side. Correct? Then there are three angles in each triangle. This is my first angle, this is my second angle, and this is my third angle. Similar in this case, this is my first angle, this is my second angle, this is my third angle. So there are in total three angles in every triangle. In this also, this is my first angle, this is my second angle, and this is my third angle. Correct? And also there are three vertex in every triangle. Vertex means end points. So this is my first vertex, this is my second vertex, this is my third vertex. Over here, this is my first vertex. This point is my second vertex. This is my third vertex. This is first vertex. This is my second vertex, and this is my third vertex. Okay. I hope you guys have understood what a triangle looks like. Basically, three sides, three angles. That is sufficient to identify a triangle. Okay. This is triangle. This is also a triangle. This is also a triangle. This is also a triangle. Okay. You need to only remember few points. There should be three sides, three angles, three vertex. That's it. Okay. Now let us have a look at some of the properties of a triangle. Now we need to identify types of triangle. How many types of triangles are there? We need to study that. Okay. So basically there are two classifications. First is on the basis of sides. Types of triangles on the basis of sides. Okay. So first is, as you can see over here, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Next, what you can see is isosceles triangle. Third is scalene triangle. Correct? Now how to differentiate between these three types of triangles on the basis of sides? So you need to remember one thing. In case of equilateral triangle, all the sides of triangle are congruent, means all the sides are same. For example, if this side is 3 centimeter, this will also be 3 centimeter, this will also be 3 centimeter in case of equilateral triangle. Okay. Equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, all sides are congruent. That's it. Isosceles triangles. In isosceles triangles, two sides are congruent. If this is 3 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, this can also be 3 centimeter, but the third side will not be 3 centimeter. It will be some other number apart from 3. It can be 4, it can be 5, it can be anything, but not 3. In isosceles triangle, there are only two sides are congruent. Okay. And in case of scalene triangle, none of the sides are equal. So this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5. All sides are different basically. Okay. So you need to remember this thing. Equilateral triangle is all sides are congruent. Isosceles triangle is two sides are congruent. Scalene triangle is no sides are congruent. Okay. All sides are different. Now let us see types of triangle on the basis of angles. Correct. This is on the basis of angles. Now let us see the types of triangle on the basis of angles. Sorry. So first one is acute angled triangle. Okay. Next is right angled triangle. Then third is obtuse angled triangle. Okay. Now let us first understand what do we mean by acute angled triangle. So in a case of acute angled triangle, all this angle that you see, correct, this will be less than 90 degree, not even 90 degree, this will be less than 90 degree. So it will be either 89 or less than 89. Okay, in case of acute angle triangle, all the three angles, you need to remember, all the three angles will be less than 90 degree. Okay, in case of right angled triangle, there will be one angle which is 90 degree. One angle will always be 90 degree and the remaining two angle will be less than 90 degree. But one angle being 90 degrees is sufficient to identify a triangle as right angle triangle. So even if you see one angle 90 degree, you can straight away write it as right angled triangle. No need to look at second and third angle. What is the measurement of second and third angle in that specific triangle? Okay. Now in case of obtuse angled triangle, so in this case, one angle will be more than 90 degree. One angle will be more than 90 degree, and that is sufficient criteria to identify a triangle as obtuse angled triangle. You need not see what is the measurement of second and third. It will be less than 90 degree only. Okay, but this criteria is sufficient to identify a triangle as obtuse angled triangle. Okay, now let us move ahead. Now there is a property of a triangle. The sum of measure of all the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now you have a property which is very important. Very means very important. This will be definitely asked in your exam. Either it will be asked directly or there will be a sum based on this property. So you have to remember this anyhow. So what the property is trying to say, the sum of measure of all the three angles of a triangle is 180. So I'll try to drive three types of triangle. So you see I have drawn four triangle. So what this property says, key, let it be a small triangle, let it be a big triangle. The sum of measure of all the three angles of a triangle is 180. So if you add all the three angles of a triangle, so it will always be 180 degree. It will not be less than 180 degree, it will not be greater than 180 degree. It will be exact 180 degree. So in this triangle also, the addition of all these three angle will be 180 degree. In this triangle also, addition of this three triangle will be 180 degree. In this triangle also, addition of this three triangle will be 180 degree. Okay. Now let us see what we have next. Now there is one more property. The sum of length of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of third side. So if you add any two sides, say for example, if you have a triangle over here, this 3, 4 and 5. If you add any two sides, means any two lower measurement, in this case 3 and 4. So if you add this two sides, which is 7, this addition of 2 will always be greater than the third side, which is 5. 7 is greater than 5? Yes. So this is one of the property. Sum of length of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. Okay. Now let us move on to some practice set 36. So there is nothing to solve as such. We need to simply identify the types of triangle and we need to give we just need to tell what type of triangle is this. Okay, so let us start. Observe the figure below and write the type of triangle based on its angles. Now this is based on angles. So angles, if we say, there are three types, that is acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, and obtuse angled triangle, right? So first, in this triangle you see this is a mark of 90 degree. Even if it is not written 90 degree, if you see this mark you should be able to tell that this is a 90-degree measurement. Okay, so this is one angle is 90 degree, so this is a right angled triangle. That's it. No need to look at the second and third angle, which is P and R. Okay, so this is right angled triangle. Now one angle measurement is 125, which is greater than 90 degree. Obtuse angle is one angle is greater than 90 degree. So this is greater than 90 degree, so this is an obtuse angled triangle. Correct? Now if we look at the third angle, so all the three measurements are less than 90 degree. So this is a type of acute angled triangle. Okay, so that's it, you have to write. Let us move to the second sum. Observe the figure below and write the type of triangle based on its side. Now this is based on the sides. Now this mark you see, one line, one line, one line, this indicates that the sides are congruent. Okay, so this side is congruent, this side is congruent, this side is congruent, all the three sides are congruent. So this is equilateral triangle. Correct? This first case, right? Now this is different sign, this is single mark, this is two mark, means these two sides are not equal, they are of different measure. Now over here it is three mark, this is also different, this is also different, this is also different. So this is scalene triangle, the third one. Okay, now the third sum, over here we see two mark, where we see two marks. So these two sides are congruent. So when two sides are congruent, it is isosceles triangles. Okay, now let us move to the sum number 3. As shown in figure, Avinash is standing near his house. He is standing near his house. He can choose from two routes to go to school. Either he can go from here to here, or he can go from here to here. Okay, which way is shorter? So we have to tell which way is shorter. So we can directly see from the diagram that this way is shorter. Why? Because length of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. Okay, so you need to mention over here is the length of AB and BC is greater than the AC. So you can simply write, or else you can simply write the property, length of two sides of a triangle is greater than third side. So if he travels from here and then here, that will be a longer distance for him to travel. So this way is shorter. Okay, now the length of sides of some triangles are given. Say what type of triangles are they. Now हमें already measurement दिया है. Now we have to say कि ये कौन से type का triangle है. So first हमें बोला है 3 4 5. All sides are different, 3 4 5. So this is scalene triangle, right? Now next is 3.4 3.4 and 5. Over here two sides are congruent, so this is isosceles triangle. Now over here is 4.3 4.3 4.3. All sides are congruent, so this is equilateral triangle. Now over here is 3.7 3.4 and 4. All sides are different, so this is also a scalene triangle. So you need to mention, since all sides are equal, this is a equilateral triangle. Since all sides are different, this is a scalene triangle. Since two sides are equal, this is an isosceles triangle. Okay, now let us move to the last sum of this chapter, which is sum number 5. The length of three segments are given for constructing a triangle. Say whether the triangles with this side can be drawn. Give reason for your answer. Now we have to remember this property. The length of two sides is always greater than third side. So you have to choose the smaller sizes. Okay. So 17, 7 and 8. So if you add 7 and 8, 7 and 8 is 15. So 15 should be greater than the third side. Then only a triangle can be formed. 15 is greater than 17? No. The third side should have been lesser than 15. Then only we could have drawn a triangle. So in this case, we cannot draw a triangle. So the reason that you can mention is since the sum of two sides is not greater than the third side, triangle cannot be formed. Now in second case, 7, 24, 25. So 7 and 24 are smaller. So if we add 7 and 24, this will be 31. 31 is greater than 25. Yes, 31 is greater than 25. So a triangle can be formed in this case. So since the sum of two sides is greater than third side, we can form a triangle in this case. Okay. Let us move on to sum number 3. 9, 6 and 16. So if you add 9 and 16, the smaller one, this will be 15. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 is greater than 16? No. This 16 third side should have been smaller than 15. So in this case, we cannot form a triangle. Now in this case, 8.4, 16.4, 4.9. The smaller are 8.4 and 4.9. So if you add 8.4 and 4.9, so that will be 13.3. 13.3 is greater than 16.4? No. So we cannot form a triangle in this case. Fifth sum, 15, 20, 25. Smaller ones are 15 and 20. 15 and 20 is 35. 35 is greater than 25? Yes, so we can form a triangle over here. 12, 12, 16. 12 plus 12 is 24. 24 is greater than 16? Yes, so we can form a triangle in this case. So I hope you guys have understood this chapter. It was a small chapter with only one exercise in this chapter. So the next chapter that we will be covering is our chapter number 16. We are very close to finishing our syllabus of class 6 students. I hope you guys are enjoying and keep on practicing, and very soon we will come with chapter number 16. Then till then, take care and घर पे ही रहना, ज़्यादा बाहर घूमना नहीं. Okay, because of COVID. Okay, see you soon, take care.